What's up, you guys? This week I'm kind of low on content, so I figured I'd make this video and fix my car. And on the car, we have a exhaust leak at the turbo to manifold and the elbow to turbo. So we got to fix that. And then we had some rubbing issues on the driver's side harness. So we got to patch that up, fix that. And then had an issue with the oil cap coming loose, so I need to get a gasket for the oil cap. And then aside from the minor issues in the front, also this needs to be mounted better. Right now, we are pulling off the turbo manifold so we can access all the bolts that came off and then replace them and hopefully Loctite them so nothing comes off again. But pretty much just prepping the car for all the events coming up.
Oh shit, you lost them, guys.
Alrighty, just to give you guys a little look on why I'm pulling this. So we lost the bolt right there on the elbow, and then I don't think I could get the camera around without a flash, but on the back side, basically like, there's a stud right here, and on the bottom part there's supposed to be a bolt and like this plate that holds it down, and the plate and the bolt have deleted themselves. So now there's only this one, and the bolt is loose and the plate is loose too, so it just all has to come back off. So we rubbed through the harness too. I said that in the previous video. So we're patching it up right now. Once we patch it up, we're gonna retape it, and then I'm gonna put it somewhere where the tire is not gonna be able to get to it. What up, Jordy?
What up, bro?
Say what's up, baby Sylvia. Alright, we got the harness is now tucked correctly. Retaped up all the damaged wires. Thankfully nothing actually broke. We was able to just electrical tape everything back up and then fix it. Now the plan is to pull the turbo off. So not fun, but we gotta do it.
You can have any beer as long as it's a Langer's, whatever that is.
Alright, so we are draining the oil right now so we can pop the turbo lines off. While I have the turbo off, I just wanted to say, always remember, kids, to replace your copper crush washers. They are one-time use. They will leak if you don't replace them when you put a new one on. And always, when you're putting these fucking fittings on, I don't know where it went, but always use Teflon tape because it will come around to bite you in the ass if you don't. And don't go against the threads, go with the threads. So just a friendly reminder, so you don't put on ANs on your turbo and then you gotta go take it off later because it leaks. Use new copper crush washers and use freaking Teflon tape or the conical washers. Just like that. So we broke the gasket and then we broke this too. So we're gonna need some sort of elbow. Looking around, it looks like Advanced Auto Parts. Got a gasket, AutoZone. So I think we can be able to find this T3 gasket in person, hopefully. So hopefully we can get this thing back out on the streets tonight. So car show today at 5 p.m. It's literally 3:30. They made my car flyer, I guess one of the flyers. And of course, my car is down right now, so who knows? I don't know if I'll get it done in an hour and a half, but we're gonna try. So, a little update. Located everywhere I need to get parts. We're gonna go get the T3 gasket and everything we need so we can put this thing back together. And maybe not make the car show at like 5 but at least we'll get there, you know, maybe when it's like ending, or maybe we can get there like halfway through. But yeah, so either way, just being able to have the car out and finished and not having to worry about fixing it tonight will be good enough for me. So we had this stud snap, and it was here in the back. So we took that out, and then we moved the one from over here to over here. And then we're gonna put a new long stud over here, and then these guys stay where they are, but I'm pulled them out because I'm gonna red Loctite everything. I used blue Loctite last time because that's all that I had, but I'm gonna get the right stuff this time. And yeah, this one, it doesn't matter because usually I cut these down to fit, but so if you look at this one, it has to be short because when you bolt it down, you only have like a little amount of room, but this front one has like all this room right here. So we're gonna do the long stud over there, and then obviously move. This is the one that broke, right, on the real short one that doesn't have clearance, but it had this one over here. So we're moving this one from over here to over here, go that way, and the new one right there. So now we're about to go get the gasket. Wasn't able to get one of these at AutoZone, but we did find someone. My boy Tyler with the purple S13 hatch SR20. He's got one, so I'm gonna go help him bleed his brakes, and he's gonna throw me that. So we got thread locker red. We've got like a little O-ring for this oil cap, Tomei oil cap, and then new copper crush washers for the oil drain line. So we got this as well because this burned a hole in it somehow, but you can't really just get one of those 90 pieces, so I had to buy this entire radiator hose just for this 90 piece. So we're gonna use that for that. And then an 18, so I can work on these ISR turbo lines, because I didn't have an 18 wrench apparently. Copper gasket spray for all the metal gaskets. Some distilled water, because we lost a little water when we pulled the coolant lines on the turbo. And then somebody asked me today about what oil I use. Rotella 15W40 T4. Yeah, I know it's not full synthetic, whatever. It's what I've been running for years. Zero issues. K&N 1003 filter. Zero issues. So I'm going to grab a few things, and then we are going to head over to Tyler's and help him bleed his brakes and get that gasket so we can come home and finish this car. It is 6:30 now, so definitely not going to make that car show, even though my car was on the front, but it is what it is. They'll catch us out at the next one. We're gonna go get the gasket now. I didn't get it yesterday. Shit popped up, so we are going to put the car together today, or back together, and then we have the Sunday street meet.
They're hard to get to unless you actually take the front grill off.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, same
This valve cover, I like it a lot.
Yeah, let me know if you have a problem. Alright.
SR boys for life.
Yeah.
Green Z32s, green valve cover, Bossy fuel rail. I'm gonna need one of those fuel rails actually. little update video. So you saw the clip of us in the Z. It was me and Robert Bell. He took me for a spin in the Z. He did a second gear entry into this parking lot, swung it wide. So after we got done drifting in the Z that Robert was driving, I told him to hop in my S13. So I guess I was just way too hot on my car, and I kept hot lapping it, and it just lost power and shut down and popped the hood, and the freaking manifold was glowing red. I've never seen my manifold ever that hot. The turbo was glowing red. It was freaking crazy, and this part back here was on fire, but thankfully Robert blew it out. So shout out Robert. But he pulled the plug off. I just cut it out, but this was my O2 sensor plug, well, what it used to be. And shout out Robert, he hooked it up with a O2 sensor plug from a random harness he had laying around. So my fault on not securing my O2 sensor plug. It definitely touched the elbow and caught on fire. Thankfully had Robert, and we replaced the turbo to manifold gasket and replaced this 90 coupler whatever deal. So what's up, bro? What we about to do?
I don't fucking know, bro. It's late as fuck.
What we about to do? So we're at Oscar's work. We just got the budget MB battles, the smoked ass tire dismounted off them. Oscar's doing the last wheel right now. What we about to do? Oh, you about to get this wheel off for me? All right, bet. A hard-working man. You know what I'm saying? This is the side of Oscar YouTube doesn't see, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Push notifications on.
Hey, my boy subscribing out here. Shout out Andrew. I'll drop his Instagram on the video. Shout out Oscar, my boy. Swear to God. Swear to Bobby. Swear to Bobby, good jobby, boy.
How long does it take?
10 minutes. My boy. Now it's time to spin back and get the other tires. The real challenge, them low pro 19s. Can he do it? No, over here. Hold up, let me get it. Hold up. We back at the tire shop. Big Oscar servicing up the daily. We got Andrew servicing up the daily.
Fresh rubber on here.
Fresh rubbers. Look at that. Let's show the. Oh no. Is there any wires? Oh, we're on cords. That's enough for me to want to swap it out. Damn. Rip. Cam, my boy, do it.